Hi everyone and welcome to SWPL My Story Short, and today we are joined by Hearts defender Carly Girasoli. How are you, Carly?
All good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great, thank you. So today we're just going to talk about Hearts' start to the season. Obviously it's a bit of a change for yourself. You were at London City Lionesses for the last two seasons. There's been a lot of talk on these with other players about Hearts going with a full-time status. So was that a big part of the persuasion for you to come back up the road and ply your trade back in Scotland?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, when I left, the league was a lot less competitive. So obviously, I've been away and I've been keeping up to date with results and stuff like that. And yeah, it seems to be more competitive. So I thought, why not come back home?
So, as we said, Hearts are really kicking on now, sitting fourth in the league at the moment. It seems like a little mini battle between yourselves, Hibs, and Partick, sitting in that fourth place. But you're leading that race right now. Probably a lot of gelling had to take place. There was a lot of new players, yourself included, that came in at the start of the season with Hearts. Not a bad start to the season, probably a little bit inconsistent with points dropped that you felt that you shouldn't have done. But your last three results, when you came through behind against Spartans, 3-1 down with 15 minutes to go, then a thumping win over Motherwell, international break. And then probably one I've seen on the Hearts socials, first time have taken points off of Glasgow City. It's showing that real progression within the squad.
Yeah, I think obviously, as you said, that there's been a lot of changes. I think quite a lot of new players came in. So yeah, there was a bit of time that we had to get to know each other. But I think on the pitch we've been playing well. Maybe as you said, dropping a few points that we maybe shouldn't have. But the past few games we've been playing well and we've got the result for it. Yeah.
Yourself personally as well, readjusting to being in SWPL one when you were up here previously, as you said, it wasn't as competitive, but you've now got points taking teams off of everyone at the moment. You seem to have settled in well, even was it 4 goals this season you've got so far from defence.
Yeah.
So all in all, a good start for yourself personally.
Yeah, I think for me coming back, I just wanted to play as many games as I can. And obviously, I like to score goals. I like to get my head in the end of things. So, yeah, 4 goals so far, and hopefully a few more to come.
Now you've obviously been catching the eye in the national setup as well. We introduced the under 23s just to try and help bridge that gap from the under 19s up to the A squad. So just getting the best of the young talent to give you that experience. But do you think that that experience is going to aid the national team as a whole moving forward over the next few years?
Yeah, definitely. Because obviously under 19s to A squad's quite a big jump. So to have that gap in the middle is good. And yeah, just more games, more training, more fixtures. So yes, it was really good when I was away, and hopefully there's a few more to come.
Now, we've talked about already the new players coming in. It's obviously a transitional time as well with going the full time status. But Eva seems to have you all playing in the same way, implementing what she's wanting to do. Have you seen a difference in the intensity of training as the season progressed? I know it was you're just in the door, but with the new players coming in, once that gelling period is past, things have now managed to progress.
Yeah, definitely. In training, we obviously do a lot of tactics and stuff, and Eva gets to put across obviously her style of play, and I think we've all bought into that. So, yeah, each session and each game we're just progressing.
So it's going to be a big ask to maintain this though. But over your last three games, you're really showing that progression. It probably helps that you've got teams hot on your heels. You're currently joint on points with Hibs. So you're sitting slightly above them. Partick are just a couple of points off. But then throughout the leagues, as we've said, the teams are taking points off of everyone. So it just kind of goes to show the league as a whole is getting stronger all the time, and you can't rest on your laurels with any game or any opponent you come up against.
Yeah, I know. We've got a few chasing us, so I think for us that's good. Like we can't let our standards slip, and obviously if we can take points off the big teams, then that definitely helps. Like on Sunday there, obviously getting a nil was good, and a clean sheet. That's obviously what us defenders like.
Yeah, and it shows that I watched it back, and you did have chances. Both teams have had chances, but that's a positive that you can take from it. You're creating chances against these top teams, and I know it's going to be a longer process to bridge that gap between the top three and the teams below. but it's something to aspire towards, and goes to show you can compete. It's just maybe that little bit of consistency over the league campaign to make that a reality.
Yeah, yeah, I know. As you said, we did have a few chances, but so did they. But I think the game was actually pretty like there was not many chances for both teams, but I think we both created like quite a big chance. But yeah, over the game it was good. We're just happy to get the 1 point.
So you have now got a week off. Well, not a week off, but there's no fixture fees this weekend with it being the League Cup quarterfinals. So that's just going to give you another chance to regroup, plan, and then go ahead before we have another international break at the end of November into December.
Yeah, obviously it's good for us to have more time to focus. Obviously, it's the Edinburgh Derby the weekend after, so we've got a few more days to prepare for that. And yeah, we're all looking forward to it.
That's great, Carly, and I want to thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
And thanks everyone for joining us on SWPL My Story Short.